January 1st, 2014. Happy New Year. This is Dabu7 with a lot of amazing information from Edward Snowden once again, exposing our government and the tactics by the NSA and what they've been doing all along here. To my opinion, that a man like Edward Snowden is a prized piece created and put out into the public and paraded around into like Russia and all these other places, and gives off this persona as being this patriot that stole all this information and released it to the people because they're being lied to. When in the reality, it's they want you to know this. They want you to know so many different levels of this information that they're just going to keep feeding it to you. And that they feed it to you little by little on a daily basis. One day you're going to be standing here and you're going to realize that you don't have a freedom of speech because they took that on some Tuesday afternoon while you were playing poker. You have no right to bear arms because they took that on some Friday morning when you were rushing to work. Didn't have time to bother with it. Just like everybody else in this country. They have been tactically attacking your freedoms and rights while no one's paying attention. And when people like me put information out there like that, they get attacked, and it doesn't get very far as it is. You only reach so many people out here through a YouTube video. But Edward Snowden has got the world's attention. And to understand how this all works, you have to understand that this is a huge system. This new world order isn't something that they're wanting to build. They've already got it built. The only thing that changes is the thinking of you and I. How they control you and I. That's the problem here. What they call the Goyim, the sheep. You're nothing to them. We are nothing to them. We're slaves. We're like cattle. And as long as they've got you all working every day and paying your taxes, doing exactly what they want you to do, then everything's fine. But when there begins to be too many of you and the resources start to run thin, that's when they start chalking up plans for taking people out. And they've already got it technology-wise to where they only need, what, a 500 million of you? 500 million of us? Because I don't see me surviving. It's people like me that'll try to come for quick. You have to realize, sit back and think about it. You're coming on YouTube looking for information, right? You don't think that the NSA knows this? You don't think that there's a big red circle on some government board in a room around this area of YouTube that is being highly watched? If there's any information that's going to get out that's going to be damaging to the government, where's it going to come from? It's going to come from this conspiracy truther realm, right? This underground news area. And that's not just my website. I'm saying collectively. Right? That's going to be the most damaging area. Well, that's right where I sit. And I've been here a while now. And what I have observed is the fact that there are guys out here like myself, independent, that are putting out information and they're getting attacked. And what I've come to find out is that we're all getting attacked by the same group of people. The same group of people who've come out and made statements that they've been offered the world. The same group of people that have accepted a lot of money on YouTube. Have you? Have I? No. I'm your everyday Joe, man. I work 12-hour shifts, 50, 60 hours a week. Pay my taxes. I do mine. I don't see how some people find the time to sit on YouTube 24 hours a day with 20 different channels. And some people think they're slick out there. They'll go to the extent to try to make you think that they have no communication or nothing to do with another person whatsoever as being connected to that account. Because they'll sit there on their message back and forth with that person and show you and make it look like they are talking to this person when all along they control that account. Anyone that doesn't want to tell you the real name and want to be completely straight up honest with you, then you have no business trusting a damn word they say. Someone that can't tell you who they are and you're going to trust them, get out of here. That's your first mistake. They have paid operatives, agents, and I do believe them. When they want to come out and say this, I believe it. Because there has to be someone out here attacking. You don't think the NSA and the FBI don't have a team designed and put out here in place to attack people like me? Putting the truth out? You don't think that you know it. You know they got a team, a tactical team that's in here. Well, who would that team be? The guys that are doing all the attacking. That's who. That's the only people it can be. Okay? Because if you're not attacking anybody, then it can't be you. Who are the guys putting in overtime, attacking people? I think you know who they are. These people, and it comes out of their own mouths, I believe at least one of them is connected straight to this government. And that is their whole mission. Or else a normal person wouldn't hop on YouTube every day doing what they do 24/7 around the clock from 20 different channels. You people have got to see through this. You've got to see what's going on here. And I know most of you do. See, that's the thing there. You're awakening. And they can lie. They can spill their garbage all they want. You have the power in your own mind to sit back and use discernment and judge a situation. Someone's video, what they're saying. Take it in. Weigh it. Fill it out. Feel the truth. The lies. And take away from it what you will. But you know in your heart what's real and what's not. And they can't change that. You're awakening. Many people are awakening. And that is a huge concern. Because what they've done behind the backs of everyone in the meantime here is they've put out programs like Ant. Okay? That's where they go in and they snipe all of your electronics. They put a little bug in every single thing that you've ever touched or owned. Your computers, your phones, your remote controls to your video games. Everything. And when people say, yeah, your newer microwave ovens, yeah, if they're digital and they've got the technology, yes, they are all chipped. As crazy as it may sound. And no, not every single piece of furniture is going to be chipped. But most of your electronics will be. And I wouldn't put it past them to start chipping other things, you know. New couches, stuff like that. Just would not put it past them. I wouldn't put it past them to even have technology and some stuff like that to take the weight and how many people is on it while the TV is watching them, knowing every single thing about you, and you have no clue that they're taking in all of this information, and they are painting this 3D vivid world about you. They know more about you than you know about yourself. The things that you do that you don't even realize that go on subliminally. Yes. The patterns that you do every day, every week, going to work, to school, the things that you do, your patterns, it's a constant circle every single day. When they're tracking and they're watching this, their jaws are hitting the floor. They're like, wow, these people are like slaves every day. They're just going in the same circles, the same circles. They may go out of the line a little bit here and there, but for the most part, it's the same pattern, the same pattern, the same pattern, the same pattern. It's completely predictable. And if you can never break away from that, you never are going to have a chance. You young cats out there that are out here running around, you're robbing stuff. Say you're jacking cars and you're moving up to robbing stores, and you think you're slick. Well, dude, if you've had your cell phone on you at all during any of that, even if the car was parked and to put you in proximity to any of those robberies, all it's going to take is one smart detective to go and pull your phone records, track your phone record from your phone to any of those towers, and they're going to put you in the location of those crimes. How about that? Now, how would you feel if you got drugged into jail, got arrested, into court, and they were trying to use that same information and technology on you because you just so happened, and I'm being serious, you and your family left the theater one day, stopped at a store, stopped by the bank, went home. That's all you did. But during that time, when you stopped by the store and you stopped by the bank, they put you in proximity of being near a bank that was robbed. Oh, what? How are you going to argue it? How are you going to argue any of this information? Now, check it out. If they want any one of us, they've got us. Simply. Any way that you could think of. You could have an email from 1996 that is gone. You can't even access no more. Whatever. They've got it. They've got every letter you ever typed, who you sent it to, things you don't even remember. You got that? They've got it. Now, I'm going to run you through a series of stuff here that shows you all of these systems, all of these hacks, so to speak. This was all top secret information that had been hacked and released through Snowden and his people. And I just want to go over just a couple of them here to show you exactly what they do. If you thought that you were free, think again. Okay? Now, all right. This one here is a persistent technique for 2 software implants. They have an implant in everything. And this is how it works. You have your computer. As your computer is booting up, this is their time through certain applications to hack right into your BIOS, right into your operating system, and get all of your information. To go through your firewall, and while this is rebooting, if you're connected to the internet, say they need to upgrade and they need to put a new hack in, they can just download it and upgrade it and get it all installed right there. In all actuality, they could connect to your laptop. Even if you don't have an internet connection at your house, they could remotely connect to it via satellite if they so choose to. For real. This is where it starts to get crazy. Long list of stuff here. Halex Water. This is a backdoor implant installed on Hawaii Audemars firewall. All right, I believe that might be a cell phone. As a boot ROM upgrade. When the target reboots, the PBD installer software will find the needed patch points and install the backdoor in the inbound packet. Do you see this? This is what they are doing for everything. This list is huge. JetPlow. It is a firmware persistence implant for Cisco PIX series and ASA, which is an adaptive security appliance firewall. And it works with Banana Glee software implant. Now, Banana Glee is one you'll hear a lot of. It's like the base implant that they've stuck in all of these different applications. And all they got to do is go in and upgrade it. Now, as you see here, this one is a BIOS persistent implant for Juniper. Okay, and all of those different firewall series. Everything that you could think of. And this is just as much as you can handle right now to wrap your head around. This is another backdoor software implant selected for the Hawaii, for routers. At that. I've got about a minute left here, guys, and I'm going to wrap it up. I'll leave links as always. I'm going to touch on a few more here before I go. Schoolmanta. Find another good one here. Loud Audio is a RF retro reflector. Provides room audio from targeted space using radar and basic post-processing. They could pick you off right now in your room. Nightstand. Night watch. Portable computer that they use. They can watch you. Photo angler. Goes on and on, guys. I'm out of time, but check into this. I wasn't even halfway through the list. They have a lot of interesting stuff. Eyes open. You better be watching and paying attention, because they are. This has been Dabu7.